now.
Hi everyone, this is Sassy One. Today we're going to go over some basic throne room setups and what you are looking for in your throne room.
Yeah.
First thing you want to do is ignore Butt Flubber, who is in the background.
No.
Other than that, we're going to first go over here and we're going to click on Throne. You'll notice that the throne room on this one is red. That means that your throne room is full. You should have something that looks like this. Probably, if you're just starting off, you don't have quite this many cards in there yet. But let's start off with what you do want to look for. The first throne room you want to set up is your Troop Training and Resources Production throne room. Let's give you some examples of what you're looking for. Here's the candelabrum. Really, the only thing that this has on here that you're looking for is troop training. Very important to get your troop training up as much as you can as fast as possible. Here you see the advisor. This one has 2 lines of war production and 2 lines of troop training. Very good. It also has construction speed. This is an excellent advisor. If you can find something like this, you'll be very lucky. But if you find any advisor with a bottom line troop training or bottom line or production or multiple lines of either one, definitely keep it. Now for your chair. Your chair, you also want to look for troop training on the bottom line if possible. If you can't find one with bottom line, then keep whichever one you find until you do find one that has a bottom line troop training. Your banners, honestly, there's not much in the banners that you're going to find that's going to help you as far as resources or troop training. You can have one in your troop training throne room or not. That's up to you. Now, we'll also take a look here at your window. This is a 3 bottom line or production window. You also have stone production and resource production. You want to find something like this. You want to find ore production mainly. So if you find one with a bottom line ore production or 2 bottom line ore production, that's what you're looking for. Your table. This one has crafting speed, and it's probably what you want to look for the most as far as your table is concerned. You want to find something with crafting speed. If you can find the bottom line, great. If you can't, keep what you can find until you find that bottom line crafting speed table. Another little tip is try to find throne room items that are from the Brighton faction. And this is going to give you a bonus to your repair time of broken throne room items, as you can see here. That's what these little things on either side here are. And that's because in this particular throne room, you'll see that the window is a Brighton, the trophy is a Brighton, and the table is a Brighton, along with the banner is also Brighton. You need 4 items in order to get that extra boost or repair time boost. Okay, now we're going to click on your inventory, and let's just look through some of the cards that are in here now so that you can see. Now you'll notice a lot of these lines are lit up. They're not grayed out like these bottom ones here. You want to try and get as many of lines as you can. The only way to get these is with gems. You can either purchase the gems, or you can do watch videos or do surveys to get them. But whenever you can, you do want to add to as many lines as you can. Now let's go through some of these. This first one that I just highlighted, this is an excellent banner. You're going to use these for this particular banner for archers. It's going to include, or it's going to improve their range, their ranged attack. It's only good with archers. This banner wouldn't work with any other, with anything else.
Ballista.
No, not ranged.
Oh.
It would only work with ranged, with the ED at the end, will only work with archers. I'll show you a different banner here to give you a different example.
My bottom 2 gold lines are for scrapping.
These, like this one here, infantry, that's your swords, your militia, your pike, all those, your scouts, all those types of troops. And then you have siege on this one also, which is for your ballista, your catapults, battering rams, those kind of weapons. These are your salvaging?
Yeah.
Let's take a look here at some of the things now, so you can see what to salvage and what to keep. We're going to start here at the bottom 2 lines for salvaging. Take a look at this advisor. This really doesn't have anything on it that you really want, so you're going to click on it and it's going to refresh. Just wait one moment, and once it finishes refreshing, we'll get right back to it. Okay. Back to the advisor. It has nothing on it that you really want to keep. There is no troop training on it. There's no ore production on it. This is something I would recommend definitely to salvage. So you would click on it, scroll down to salvage, click salvage. It's going to tell you how many Atherstone you're going to get for salvaging it, and then you click salvage again. And we'll go back and go to the next one, just so you can see. This one has 1 line of ore production. It's really not very much. It's a 2nd line. You wouldn't want to keep this. You want to look for an advisor with better stats, like the one on the right hand side. Again, click salvage. This one you're not going to get any Atherstone on. Click salvage again.
Show somebody how to auto up and auto enhance.
And we're going to do one more just so you get the idea. Here's the throne. Looking at the throne, it's got really nothing that you really want on a throne. On a throne, you're looking for troop training for your training TR or throne room, or you want to look for something like this with attack or range or defense on it. The more lines of a particular item you have, the better. Here's another throne that I'll show you. This one's for march size. It has 2 bottom lines of march size, and it also has some defense on it. And this one's a 5-line defense. These are the things that you want for your 2nd throne room. I recommend you make that 2nd throne room a defense throne room to begin with. Start collecting defense items. Let's go back to this one, and you'll click on it. Again, you want to scroll down, hit salvage. It'll tell you how much Atherstone you're getting, and then again click salvage.
Up my march size one.
I'm sorry?
Do the march size for the upgrade and enhance.
Now, this is how I recommend doing your upgrade. I'm going to start with this one right here, this march size throne, since it's a simple at a +1. You want to upgrade it manually if you can to a +2. The way that you do that, again, is you want to come over here, you want to click on it, scroll down, hit upgrade. This is going to come up, then you want to hit upgrade.
Make sure it says no leftovers.
Now, this one broke, so we weren't able, it was not successful. You want to close that out, close this out. You're going to come back and you're going to see a little red X on it. You want to click on it again, and you want to put it to auto upgrade and auto enhance. I recommend you auto enhance first, and then you auto upgrade. Now come over to your controls button so you can verify that that card you put in there is in there. If you put your mouse over it, you'll see it right here. It has the little red X again. Down here automatically it's going to give you a +12. You don't want to leave that like that. You want to come over here and change that. Click on the little arrow and scroll down and click it to a 5. Now while we're in here, let's take a look. Actually, I don't want to show you this way. Let's close this out. Now that you've gotten an idea how to salvage an item and how to upgrade and enhance manually and by doing it this way. Now close out your throne room. I want to show you, if you hit your throne room tab up here, it's going to bring up the same thing we were just looking at, but this is where you want to go when you want to set your settings and when you want to go through just the settings and not your actual TR items or your throne room items. First of all, you want to make sure that your upgrader is on. You want to make sure that you have a check mark next to upgrade, one at a time, right here at the top. And you want to make sure that you also have a check mark next to repair all TR items right over here. I also want to come over, and the next tab over I want to show you is salvage. Here you're going to create your rules of what you want to keep. And you do that, first of all, by right here where it says keep all. Now this one is set at rare. I recommend that at the beginning you set it to uncommon. And then later on, when you have a lot of the cards you already want, you can change it to rare. For now, this is Butt Flubber's throne room, so we're going to leave it just as it is. Let's scroll down to define the TR items to keep. Let's start with the basics. Attack. You want at least 2 lines of attack.
Yeah, because not all of them come free.
And you want any faction and any card type. These slots over here, you want to leave these at the beginning all checked off, so that you're getting them in any slots 1 through 5. Then you're just going to go ahead and click create rule. Excuse me. Now you hit the little arrow over here and you do the same thing for defense. Make sure everything remains the same. 2 times defense, all the slots are checked. Again, create rule. And you do the same thing excuse me, for range, create rule. And you go down this list and you're going to create rules. Again, the most important is you want to make sure that you're getting a defense throne room, so start with the defense items. You definitely want attack items, and you want range items. You want to scroll down, very important, at the beginning you do want to focus on your troop training, so you scroll down till you see that. You want to put any faction, any card type. Troop training only 1 time is enough, and you want to create a rule. You also want ore production. If you keep scrolling down, you will see ore production. I recommend at least 2 times on that one. Again, any of the slots, create rule. And that's how you create your rules. I have a guide of complete rules I can send out if you want all the rules that you should be looking for. As a beginner, I would concentrate on these and then work from there and add to them. once you find some of these items. Let's say once you have found the two times attack debuff or attack window, you want to go ahead and delete that rule and then up it one more. Go all the way back up to the top, put attack, and then you want to do 3 times. Again, any faction, any card type, create rule. And that's how you manage this. You can always delete rules, you can always add rules, you can make rules with more than one line. Right now I don't recommend that you do that. Stick to just one line rules. Okay, now let's close this out. Let's go back over to the throne room. You want to click on inventory and then turn your salvage on. If you go to controls over here and you click the salvage, you'll see how it over here it's telling you what it's actually salvaging. And you can see it over here as it goes through and picks out the ones you have asked it to keep. It's going to keep the first 45 items. At the beginning you probably don't have this many lines. You want to stick to about 20 items in that little box. And those are some of the basics on TR. I will send a more detailed and more advanced version of this in the future. This is just to get you started so that you know what you're doing. One other thing I do want to show you while we're still here is your options. You want to go through these. You want to update them periodically. You want to set these rules when primary city is full. I believe this one is a default, but you want to make sure it's checked. You want to upgrade 1 to 1 before deleting. That one is not a default. You want to make sure there's a check on that one. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you an extra 1,000 Aether for each salvage that it automatically salvages. When primary city is low, you want to click that, whisper to myself so that it will show you in the chat room when something has upgraded or enhanced. And you want to click this, also important, prevent Kabam from automatically selecting upgrade tokens. Those are the ones that you want to keep on there. Okay, and that's really all you need to get started with. I personally also disable the big red X. That's up to you, whether you want to see that big red X or not. Again, I have it disabled on mine. And this was going to conclude this trial version. Bear with me just 1 second. Okay, and that was the beginner's guide to the TR. Again, you want to look for items attack, defense, range, troop training, or production, crafting speed, and if you can find construction speed, that's going to help you out at the beginning also as far as speeding up your construction. I recommend that also. Later on we'll get into attack and defense throne rooms. Whenever possible, again, purchase some more lines with gems. Also add another TR slot up here. You get 2 as a default. Highly recommend you get at least 1 more. Alright, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.